In this video, I'm going to show you how to track project progress. To track project, we have to first set up the status date, by which day you want to check the status of your project. There is a different way you can set a status date. If you're at Project menu, right at Project Information, it shows the start date of the project, the current date, and there is status date. You can use this drop-down box, open up the calendar, and choose your status dates. Let's say we will set the status dates on July 14 and click OK. You can also set the status dates directly in this box, or you can make changes here. It's important for you to double check on the status dates each time to make sure there is a correct date for the status report, because in each of the status report we are going to track the project, compare the current and actual schedule and the cost with the planned schedule and the cost. If you do not have the correct status dates, the information will be different, of course. Now next, we're going to start to track the progress of each of the tasks that has been started by the status dates. You will need to go to the View menu using the Table drop-down box here and switch to Tracking. In this tracking view, you still see all the tasks. We have actual start, actual finish, percent complete, actual duration, remaining duration, actual cost, and actual work. Please note that all these columns are showing information that related to each other. By changing some of the columns, the other columns will show some more information for these tasks. Let me show you an example here. For our first task, interview users, if you know that you have completed the entire task, you can enter the information using percent complete 100%. By doing that, you will see some more information appeared: actual start, actual finish, actual duration, actual cost, and actual work. The actual start and actual finish information are automatically showing your planned start and finish time for these tasks, assuming that we follow the planned schedule. So is the actual cost. It will show the planned cost here as the actual cost. However, if these numbers are not what actually happened in your project, you can overwrite it. For example, if this task interview user has been started 1 day earlier, you can change this actual start time to show June 30th on Monday. This is 1 day before the project start time we set in the project information. So you will see this planning wizard showing you moved task 3 to start Monday, June 30th, 2014. This is before the project start date. Do you want to continue or do you want to cancel? If this is what actually happened in your project, of course we can keep it and continue and click OK. And then the actual finish date is not the planned finish date as well. This work actually ended 2 days later than the planned date, so we can change this date to Friday, July 11th. And of course, the actual duration will be adjusted by itself, and the actual cost and actual work will be adjusted as well. Now the next task, defined requirement, we think is 100% complete as well. So go ahead, enter 100% here. You can see that this starting time has been automatically adjusted. It's not the planned start time anymore. We finish interview users on Fridays, so after the weekend, we can start defined requirements on Monday, July 14th. As planned, it's supposed to take 1 day, but if in the real situation it takes 2 days, then go ahead, change this number, and the actual finish date will be adjusted accordingly, and you will see the actual cost and actual work being adjusted as well. In summary, there are different ways you can enter the task progress information to track the project. You should know that all those informations are related to each other. So if you find the most convenient way to enter the progress of certain tasks, the other information will show automatically by the program. you are responsible to check all the information that the program provided, because if they're different than what actually happened in your project, you should overwrite it to show the correct progress of each of the tasks in order to track the project in the right way. Now, you may also notice that by changing the progress information, the project level summary task also update its information. It starts a little early and it's not finished yet, so we don't know the actual finish date. Currently, it's 29% complete for the whole project. The actual cost happened is about $13,000.